What's up, guys? It's Crash, a really big DeltaForce video for you guys today with even more information about what's coming in the next season. As I recall, before the PC open beta went live, that they were going to kind of get the global version and the Chinese version on the same cadence of release content and kind of bring them together in one of these seasons. But it still feels like the Chinese version is ahead a little bit, at least in testing, because there is a lot of gameplay and trailers and floating around from the Chinese version. All the information in today's video was nicely summed up by leakers on duty over on X. You guys can see their information in the low right of the screen, the watermark on their videos. So I appreciate them kind of compiling all the information that's out and about from the Chinese version. But man, we have to talk about this stuff because it is crazy what this operator can do. I'm a little bit nervous about how strong it's going to be. I know this always happens before operators. Like I said before in a previous video, as a longtime Rainbow Six player, every time an operator gets announced, everybody thinks it's going to be strong. It comes out, it's not that bad. I hope that's the case here, but I really, man, I don't know how you guys feel. This is my personal opinion shining through in this video, and I'm sorry for that. I hate shields, man. I hate shield play, and this has one of my least favorite shield mechanics of all time. We can see in the gameplay from this operator. I'll go ahead and start playing some of it. The fact that the shield can knock you down. So it has the knockdown mechanic where it can hit you, you fall back on your back, and you lose control of your character. In any kind of game, especially a first-person shooter game, when you lose control of your character, apologize for the quality, it's from X, and it's been, you know, ripped a bunch of different times, but when you lose control of your character and you can't fight back, that feels so crappy, in my opinion. So you can see that when the shield's on his back, that helps him out from behind. Also has the area denial. We talked about it in the previous video, but you actually get to see it here. The area denial with the barbed wire fence, and the shield is up and mobile. We didn't know this on the last video. It is up and mobile, and you're able to look around with it. And also the grappling hook. And I will tell you guys, the grappling hook has long barrel on it, dude. It's built out with look how far that is. So he can grab boxes, he can also grab players. Look at this. So pull up the player, hit him, knock him down. That player can't do anything, and they're dead after several seconds of getting bopped and knocked back down and can't getting back up, and frustrating. So that's a little bit wild. You can see him deploy the shield here. It takes a little bit of time, so you can't auto swap, which is really good, I guess, and pull it out and then and make some moves. So I don't know what you guys think. I am a massive shield hater. So you might take my opinion with a grain of salt. Maybe you guys like the shield play. And he turns sideways right there and used his weapon. So it also still offensive maneuvers with the weapon. The down state helps out whenever you can, you know, grab the shield and kneel down. You're going to be protected from the back while you res your players, kind of like the turtle plants in Rainbow Six Siege. But sitting on the flag, knocking people over, man, that's a frustrating mechanic. I hope there's a way to take them out. In the warfare mode, not sure if you'll be able to use maybe like anti-vehicle stuff to one-shot this guy. That would be good. In operations, man, I don't know what the counter is other than just like positioning, maybe, you know, like mollies and grenades and stuff are going to be the play against this guy. Other than that, I'm not 100% sure. So going on to the next video, this is some gameplay of another mechanic. I feel like in all this stuff that's out there about DeltaForce, there's like the good news, bad news, and I'm just like ripping the band-aid off and giving the bad news first, and then we'll get to the cool stuff. Dolphin Diving. Man, like one of the things I really liked about this game was the movement. And I hate to be an old head here, but it felt like kind of older Call of Duty, some of the older arcade games where the movement wasn't like super insane enough to like break netcode and cause desync and like just be uncounterable and stuff like that. But they are looking at, this looks to be on the mobile version on a test server, but it is a high likelihood that Dolphin Diving could be coming to the game. Not a huge fan of it. At least I don't think it's like Call of Duty's Omni movement, which is not fun at all. The Omni movement in here, or excuse me, it doesn't look like Omni movement in the fact that it doesn't appear like you can ADS. I noticed when the guy was dolphin diving, the bloom, like the crosshair bloom, went away. So I don't think you can ADS in the air, which is good. There was dolphin diving in Modern Warfare Roman numeral 2 in 2022, and it wasn't too bad. It was almost a mechanic to like, you're trying to get to cover and that last little bit of cover you can jump to. I didn't hate that. So maybe dolphin diving in this game won't be terrible. I'm just a little bit nervous about it going like Ultra Call of Duty, because you know this game felt really good to me. But I didn't hate the movement in Modern Warfare 2022 Roman numeral 2. If you guys know what I mean. I might be in the minority on that as well. You guys are probably gonna hate me, but that's my opinions. Then we got a trailer right here for the new 3v3v3 mode. I myself am incredibly excited for this. If you guys have been along the channel for a while, if you guys listen to the podcast that we do here every Monday, I am all about arena modes. I'm all about one life arena modes, search and destroy type stuff. I really enjoy those round-based game modes. Like, it's so fun to hop in operations, have that tense stuff and play. But then if you have like a couple hours to play, or maybe an hour to play, and you want some intense battles, the arena modes, man, they're awesome. And they're one life, so you get that intense action. You know, you get, basically, I always thought like S&D modes, bomb modes, Rainbow Six Siege are like the final circle of a battle royale with all the looting and the extra crap. You get into tense battles right away. So excited for this 3v3v3, which is interesting, similar to Call of Duty's Cutthroat mode, which I played a little bit of, and it is pretty fun. It's very interesting. With the 3v3v3, it brings an interesting dynamic of, do we push and try to take one team out? Do we hold back, rotate, let them kind of cannibalize each other and fight each other first, and we third party? 3v, I'm glad they did that. I really am. I think that's going to be pretty cool. And it looks like the objective, I was worried that there was just TDM and like elimination and stuff like that, but it looks like there's a Mandel brick in the middle of the map that you have to go for. Now, this might be a really efficient way to earn Mandel bricks if you actually get one, or if they just use that as a, like, see, there's a Mandel brick in the middle, or if they just use that as an objective. I'm not 100% sure. Also, stop right here. Looks like we have a buyback or a buy system similar to CSGO, where every round you can purchase stuff. Again, at the top, you guys can see that we have different tiers of loadouts that you can buy. Not sure. My big question here would be, do you buy in between every round? Do you earn currency in between rounds and then buy, and you can decide what to buy to gear up, to play it light, to save money for a buy later? Or, you know, if it's the final round and somebody's on match point, do you guys just all go heavy, buy everything you can to try to pull out the round? That'd be a really cool mechanic like CSGO. Not 100% sure if you buy in between rounds or if you buy at the beginning based on some other currency and you rocket the whole round or the whole match. I'm not 100% sure, but it looks like we get to see some zero dam action as well. It looked like they took different parts and areas of the operations map and made those. So like it looked like the Tower of Babel. It looks like here there was the Havoc place up at the top of Lealey Grove. Looks like the barracks of Zero Dam here, and looks like to be several different places. That's the front of Zero Dam, yeah, by the barracks. So it looks like there's several different areas that they sectioned off for these arena game modes. But I'm not gonna lie to you, I'm pretty excited for the arena modes that are headed to this game. I think it's going to be fun in Operation Starfall. Now, I don't know if I mentioned this at the beginning of the video. At the low left, you guys can see it does say January 15th. So does that mean this next week we're going to get a big ramp up and stuff from the North American DeltaForce accounts, and it's going to release at the same time? I don't know. I had it in my head that they were going to sync up the seasons, and I guess I really could be wrong there, but that's what I thought. And then here is some straight up gameplay of the mode. So you guys can see at the top, you get to see the 3 teams at the top. It does not appear. One thing I was worried or wondering about was if there would be like an operator draft. Maybe you can only have 2, but it looks like there are 2 D-Wolves on the same team up here on A. So I was thinking it would be kind of like a draft, like once somebody picks that operator, they can't be picked anymore. But it looks like there's a couple of the same operators on team A here. So that's a little bit of a bummer with the shield mechanics coming to the game, because you can actually have, I guess, maybe 2 or 3 shield operators working together and moving in a giant like Roman phalanx of death and annoyance. So I don't know. I don't know how I feel like that, man. I'm sorry guys, I'm coming across pretty rough here, because I don't know how you guys feel. I'd love to know where you guys stand on shield mechanics. I don't think I know anybody that's like fired up about shields, like that's a big time shield player that enjoys it. I feel like anyone that plays shields does it for fun, to troll people, and if you're on the wrong side of that, it doesn't feel good. It doesn't feel good. I think the overall sentiment towards gunfights and stuff with shields is a net negative. Like, I feel like the negatives outweigh the positives when it comes to shield play. But This is shield play from a Chinese creator on the 3v3v3 mode. It looks to me like we're in the bottom of the zero dam area, but he did die there, so that feels good to a pistol. So that's good, I guess. Get him out. But the mode seems pretty fast paced, pretty close quarters. Looks like, yeah, he's talking about being able to purchase things and how much they cost, and it looks to be like it's within rounds, like in between rounds. It looked like there. Looks like the round kind of just started here, and it's a 3.5 minute timer under the map over there, so that seems all right. And yeah, I'm excited for this, minus the shields, man. I'm still gonna play it, still gonna give it a go, and I think it'll be a really good time to be able to play some 3v3v3 modes in this game. What do you guys think of this? Are you gonna be jumping into it? The last thing I wanted to show you guys was the actual trailer for the new area, area that's going to be coming to the Zero Dam. We'll go ahead and play that because it looks pretty cool. Not 100% sure if this is coming. Like I said, when this is coming to the North America version, you see the boss down there, and this is in the normal area now, and then drops down into the new area. So yeah, Zero Dam is getting expansion. I think that is pretty darn cool. Looks like another entry over there up near the dam where it looks, I feel like, you guys can correct me if I'm wrong, but it feels like you're kind of going in underneath the dam itself is what it feels like. But I'm not 100% sure exactly where that's at, because it looked like they were entering it from the admin building as well. You can see following the shield there, going in behind that. But I'm always for any kind of map expansions and details. Look at that sweet slide into the shield, knocked back. You gotta love the shield mechanics, baby. But anytime, you guys know, if you follow the channel, I'm always a big fan of getting maps added and map areas added. So I think that's really a good deal, because the more maps are my favorite content. I think in a first-person shooter, maps are my favorite content because they're just more playable, and they're the environments that you spend time in, more so than skins and things like that, more so than guns, because guns to me are almost just a skin. But having new maps to explore, to learn angles on, new areas to play is always my favorite. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. I'm dying to read the comments on this one. So if you guys let me know what you think down below of the shield operator and the new content that should be coming to the global version in the next season. I'm dying to know what you guys all think. It's going to be awesome. Thank you so much for watching, and I'd love to see you on the next one.